In this time of the year when the goddess of fortune smiles on very few of us, I walk the streets that lead me to my work in the center of the city. I had gone a few blocks when the authorities diverted all vehicles through the alternate route to reduce the congestion caused by a collision on the main street. He crossed the steering wheel until he reached the exit indicated. It is a route that exists in the periphery, but that I do not travel much because it is parallel to the main road. It has several traffic lights along its route and brings me closer to the rural area of the city. This detour will delay me approximately 5 minutes of the usual time. I advanced a few blocks and a traffic light caught me. I thought, yet another day I'm going to lose the spot I park in. I'll have to park on the street or walk 5 blocks down to the mall parking lot and pay a few coins to leave my vehicle parked there. The houses are small and humble, not like the giant shopping malls with their multicolored storefronts, the walk to work. People dress modestly in contrast to the main avenue. The pace is more leisurely, I think even more human. I move through this new world so close in distance and so far away in the rhythm of my life, where it is valued to have more and to be the fastest. Another intersection in front of me and the traffic light turns red. Just when I thought I could escape its obligation, I stopped to avoid being one more statistic in car accidents. This is the longest way to get to work. I barely notice that at my car window there is a gentleman with a rag and a small bottle with a mysterious, bubbling liquid. He asks me to clean my car. I nod to him that yes, he should clean it. I doubt that the mysterious liquid he is shaking in front of my window will make it cleaner than it was before he touched it. I check my wallet to get him some coins to thank him for leaving my car dirty. With the coins in my hand, I look up and see a beautiful baby sleeping on the man's back, tied up with some cloths. He did not flinch at the energetic movement of the gentleman on my glass. Everything stopped in my world. Many questions invaded my head. I rolled down the window and handed him the coins. "Sir, I'm going to park up ahead. I want to talk to you." The gentleman's face showed astonishment, shock, and curiosity. He left the coins in his hand, and I parked in the next block. As soon as the traffic light changed and I made it across the block, he approached me. "Good morning. Did you see any dirt on your glass that you want me to clean better?" The gentleman says to me with the sponge and the loofah in his right hand, and in the other the mysterious little bubbling bottle. "No, sir, I'm satisfied with your work. I wanted to know why you carry that creature on your back." We are very humble. My wife cleans houses. I lost my job when the crisis hit the company where I worked, and they closed the doors. I became unemployed with my pregnant wife at home because it was a high-risk pregnancy. I offered my services, but there were no vacancies. I decided to take to the streets to clean cars. When Victoria was born, things got complicated because they were requiring my wife's services, and we couldn't pay the nannies. "My name is Inez. What do you do?" "My name is Roberto. I'm an electrician of high-voltage panels. There are no companies here where I can work. I've been around the town." "Today is your lucky day, Mr. Roberto. Where you worked, we always require specialists. Do you have any inconvenience to accompany me right now to the office and we will do a job interview?" "I have no one to leave Victoria with." "Don't worry, I'll take care of her while you are being interviewed. Bring her things and we'll put her in the suitcase in the car." "Are you sure, miss? She's very restless when she's awake." "No problem. I have 5 nephews and nieces who give my sister gray hair, and they behave well with me. This little angel will be no exception." All along the way, I was watching Mr. Roberto in the rearview mirror with Victoria in his arms, and he was singing softly. We put all the supplies in the suitcase, a plastic bag with the baby's bottle and some diapers. He mounted them next to him in the back seat, placed Victoria in his arms, and we finished arriving at the center. I entered the parking lot without much hope of getting a spot. To my surprise, the spot in front of the elevator was unoccupied. In fact, many spots were vacant. We got on the elevator. "Miss Ricode, you are one of the few people who have arrived at work. The avenue is blocked with several crashes that everything became chaos," Lucia, the elevator operator, informs me. "Has Mr. Monasterios arrived?" "Yes, Miss Ricode. He always arrives first." "That's good. Let's go to his floor. I need to talk to him." "As you say." We went up to the 16th floor. As we reached the office lobby, he left Mr. Roberto sitting with Victoria on his lap. "Good morning, Mr. Monasterios. Do you have a few minutes you can give me?" Sure, Clarice, you can always come over here. What do you need? It's not me, it's a gentleman that for life's sake I got on the street. He is a high-attention electrician. He is unemployed and wasn't the Maximum Tower project looking for one? According to Engineer Robles, he could not take charge of the project, but he could supervise a specialist. Yes, Clarice, that is true. You can tell the gentleman to come by tomorrow to interview him. And if the gentleman is in the lobby, can you interview him? Much better. Give me a second. He took his cell phone and spoke. Robles, go up to the office. I think we got the man. Thanks, Clarice. Send him in. I open the door and get the secretary playing with Victoria. Good morning, Mari. How are you? Very well, Recode Engineer. Did you see this cutie visiting us today? Yes, a little angel is visiting us, I answered and turned to Mr. Roberto. Come with me for a moment. Engineer Monasterios wants to talk to you. Thank you, miss. He accompanied Mr. Roberto and introduced him to Monasterios, and I retire to the office. I go back to the lobby, Victoria is with Mari, and I see the Engineer Robles arriving. Hello, Clarice, I'm in a hurry. Hi, Ignacio, we all are these days. He entered the office. It was about 10 minutes before Ignacio came out and squeezed my hand. Excellent professional you got, Clarice. He worked on the Rise project. He was from the late Edmundo's team. I'm glad he's now part of our team. I'm retiring. Have a nice day. Mr. Roberto comes out with his face red with emotion. He took Victoria in his arms and lifted her up. Victoria laughs and he kisses her face. Thank you, Engineer Recode. God bless you. Tomorrow I start working. Engineer Robles and I share work in a joint project. He knows my skills, but I must urgently look for someone to take care of Victoria. I can't leave her alone, and my wife can't take care of her. Don't worry, Mr. Roberto. Let's go downstairs. There is our nursery. They will take care of her while you work. Welcome to our company. Thank you, thank you. It is a blessing to have cleaned your glass. Being honest and responsible is your best letter of introduction. If you liked this story, give a like and share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.